Friday.
Welcome back.
So, this is a special video because guess who the celebrity birthday is this time?
Is it me?
No.
Oh, is it you?
It's me.
Is it never gonna be me?
I didn't plan to do one for the 19th.
Oh man. What is the 19th this year?
I don't know.
11 days from a Friday.
That's too much.
Monday? I think Monday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I think it would be a Tuesday. Because the full 14 days after would be a Friday.
Okay.
This is what the people came to listen to.
Yes.
Let's
Math.
do week math. Anyway, yeah, I decided I was going to start doing, making a sea slug every birthday of mine for the rest of my life.
So cute.
Yeah, and maybe I'll, like, change up the type of animal at the decade mark, but, because I follow this one artist on Tumblr named Choodraws or something like that. I'll link it. And I saw that they draw themselves a piece of cake every birthday of theirs, and it's always, like, really pretty cake, and I wanted to get on their level.
So you made a slug.
Yeah. A sea slug. Okay.
Is it a birthday cake sea slug?
No, it's just that artist had their interest, I have my interest. Be happy for me. It's my birthday.
That's valid.
Don't you dare. Except for how it's not actually my birthday today because we record so early. Today actually is Chinese New Year.
Yes.
And both of us are, well, I don't know how body tired you are, but I know that
None.
I'm 100%. Like, my feet hurt, my back hurts.
Oh.
I was, I think you noticed a couple times I was looking at my toe because, like, something was happening there where I thought I just, I didn't know what was going on earlier, but finally when I had a chance to sit down, I looked closer at my toe and to see why it was hurting, and there was a little piece of glass in my toe.
Oh, where did the glass come from?
I don't know, because there was no other
That's
glass.
very concerning.
It is. Who did it? We have children in the house.
Yes. Huh.
I don't know, but it was definitely glass. It made the right glass sound when I got it with the tweezers, so it's just...
gosh.
I just don't know. So if your kids are complaining about a tiny pain in their toes, then believe them. And
I would anyway.
I need to tell you to believe your kids.
Oh, goodness.
You wouldn't. So yeah, Chinese New Year, we cooked a lot of food. We cooked a lot of desserts mostly because I wanted the kids to remember it fondly. And so I looked up so many different desserts. But I tried to make a black sesame soup, a dessert soup, and it just, I don't know, it was weird because, like, you needed to blend up the ingredients first, and I opened up the blender and gave it a whiff. I was like, Michelle, smell this. Like, what does it smell like to you? And it smelled like asparagus. So it just wasn't a very delicious dessert soup. Even when I added sugar, it was just like, I don't know about this. So... I know, some of the things were fun and tasty. Michelle took over the savory dishes. She made the long noodles, and she also made some mushroom bok choy.
Yeah.
And, like, both of them were so good that everyone was just, like, mixing them together because it was just, like...
Yeah, the sauces were really similar. The only thing, in addition with the noodly one, was oil. Just lots of oil because it was to nourish, to moisten those noodles.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not body sore, but I am belly sore. I ate so much.
Yeah.
Those mushies are so good.
And then Ryan didn't show up until, like, half an hour after everything.
It was 40 minutes. I was looking at the clock. I'm like, we shouldn't even be eating at this point right now. But I was still grabbing some. And then he comes in. Goodness.
Yeah, so it was a good holiday. But yeah, speaking of holidays, I wanted to, because this is my birthday sea slug, I had wanted to, like, talk about memorable birthdays of years past, and the only one I could really think of off the top of my head was, and I want you to help me tell this because I can't remember all the details, but, like, there was this one time when I was either turning 7 or 8 that our aunt and uncle were coming to visit us. Like, we lived in a different state at the time from them, and so they were flying in, and I think their flight got delayed, so they were coming in kind of late at night, and our parents kept on delaying our bedtime, which was we were kind of suspicious of it, but we didn't really know to suspect anything specific was going to happen. But then at some point they were like, all right, get your jackets on. Like, we're going in the car. It's like, we're supposed to be going to sleep.
Yeah, why aren't we sleeping yet?
And so then we went to Taco Bell. And, like, was that the same birthday?
I think you're getting things mixed up.
Oh,
because
no.
You did have a birthday that was celebrated with cupcakes at a Taco Bell.
Okay.
But it was a different occasion.
Okay. So then... we just went to pick them up somewhere.
They were at Taco Bell.
Oh.
So you're remembering right. You're blending the two events.
Okay, so them visiting was not my birthday.
It was not.
Okay.
It could have been right before or after, but your birthday, we actually celebrated on the road to San Diego to visit. So we stopped and we had cupcakes at Taco Bell, yeah.
Okay, fun.
Both occasions are Taco Bell. It's a special place.
We love Taco Bell. So yeah,
Do you want to finish that story though?
What else happens?
Well, it was when we went to Taco Bell, we were like really weirded out, and it was like, we got out of the car and they're like, oh, look at those people over there they're looking at the stars. So everyone looks up like, oh, let's look at the stars. Those people are looking, so that's where we need to look. It's like, no, look at the people. And then we look and it's like, oh, it's right, your knuckle. Like, yay, excited. But it was funny. All 5 kids like, look at those people, look at the stars. Up in the sky.
Cute. Okay. I'm glad I had you to help tell the story because I don't remember all those details. But yeah, I guess that wasn't the aunt and uncle surprise Taco Bell birthday wasn't even them for that. But anyway, birthday story. Did you have any memorable birthday ones?
Gosh.
I guess we do have your, you can choose anything you want for dinner. What do you want? And like, Michelle's the 4th born, and so like our 3 older brothers were hoping she would say something fun like
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Burgers. And I chose rice and beans.
Mm-hmm. It's like we can
Not even like a burrito night, just rice and beans.
Yeah. So I think that my Taco Bell birthday might have been my golden birthday. I was born March 8th, and that would have been my 8th one, or something around that. And it's funny because we were talking about I don't think I knew that term until a few months ago when you mentioned it, and Felicity was there when you did, and she was like, oh, I want to have a golden birthday. And it's like, it's not anything, it's just a fact. Like, yes. If you were born on whichever day
you already had your birthday.
Yeah. It's like, but she was thinking in terms of decoration and stuff like that. Or like, no, actually, I want to have a rainbow birthday. It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah. That's like one of the things when you have your last name being so far at the end of the alphabet or being so far in the beginning, like, you don't, like, being a bee, Burmeister, Burm grew up being the first ever, and he doesn't get the feeling of being the last in classes. This is getting so convoluted.
I don't know what started this.
But it's like, because she's so young for her golden birthday, she will never have remembered it.
Oh,
Whereas I'm a 19, and so I actually didn't really celebrate it.
Oh.
So I guess never mind. Rewind, this is all a dumb story.
Okay.
But man, if your birthday was on the 21st, you may remember your golden birthday.
Or you may especially not.
Yeah.
Depends. Speaking of recipes, so this is an anecdote, Shell, that I keep being reminded of it all throughout today, and I'm like, no, I gotta save it for voiceover, because so I was making all these recipes, and then unrelated, I just, in the back of my mind, remembered the fact that we have a lot of kimchi in the fridge, and I kind of want to make kimchi pancakes. I wasn't going to do that today. I'm just going to maybe plan to do that this week or something. So I Googled a recipe for one, and I saw one from, I don't know this woman's name, because she said she chose her name from a video game character she liked. So I don't know how the video game character said, but it's like Mangchi or something like that. Anyway, so I saw her recipe for kimchi pancakes, and I was like, oh, cool, like, I've watched her videos, I can trust her. But then I saw that she was putting, the units of measurement she was using for this seemed like kind of a lot. She put like half a pound of kimchi. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, that is too much. I don't want that much. Like, I doubted her so much. But then, just last night when I was making pumpkin pancakes, I needed to have a pound of pumpkin cubes, and it's like, that didn't weigh anything. Like, you always overestimate how much a pound is, but it's like, it's a normal amount of food. Saying half a pound of kimchi is not a crazy thing for her to do, so it's like, that will make just a good sized portion. Anyway, I thought I was smarter than this person who's been cooking this recipe all her life. My audacity.
So I've had a thing I've been wanting to say to you. We,
yeah,
I'm very angry about it. No, it's just unfortunate because I've been reading this book. I'm into the second one, like almost done with the second one of a 4-book series. And what's funny about it is because we are currently in Flower February, and the book has this princess, and she has a bunch of handmaidens or her ladies in waiting, they all have flower names. And this one like super creepy lady in waiting, her name is
Belladonna?
No.
Rue?
No.
Okay, is it Gloxinia?
No.
Zinnia?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna is it one of the ones I did?
Yeah.
Petunia?
No.
Clover.
That's the main girl's name is Clover, which is fun.
Coreopsis. No, I wasn't can't call that.
It's the last one. This is the one you're not saying.
Lily of the Valley.
No, it's not that.
It's Hellebore. Goodness. Why was it the little?
I don't know. But it's been so funny because like every time they're mentioned, like Clover, Hellebore, like I want to mention them to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so funny. Perfectly timed, this book.
Cute. Yeah, while I had this can't start the sentence. So I was thinking about Mavis Beacon recently because there was an episode of My Brother and Me where they mentioned it offhand, and I was surprised to hear them say anything about it because I feel like I've talked to my friends who are in the same year kind of born as I was, and none of them learned how to type through Mavis Beacon, but Michelle and I did. But it just seems like that was important. That's how we learned how to type so well and do our hand position and all that good stuff. So I don't know, if there's anyone out there who is watching this video who also learned through Mavis Beacon, hit me up because we're part of a community and we just support each other.
Tight-knit community. We didn't know. We didn't know there were others.
Gosh, one thing that Mavis Beacon can never do for me, though, is the little numbers pad. I'm not good at doing that. Like, I can't do that without looking at the numbers directly. But I
think I just learned because I worked at Walmart, and you need that for produce.
Look at you.
Yeah. It's so weird, though, because those keypads and then the keypads on your computer, they're opposite. Those are opposite numbers, but you can still do it.
Weird.
It's really weird.
Weird. You just get...
It's just like, like you have your different programs that you have your shortcut keys.
Yeah. You just get used to it.
Your brain just works.
Wow.
You'll make a mistake and then you'll realize, oh, it's, upside down way.
What a smarticle. Things you never know.
Yeah.
Gosh, I know that Mom was always really good with the keyboard thing. So I didn't know that you were also part of the good at numbers typing club.
I'm all right. Gosh, no, I have a funny story, though, because we didn't use Mavis Beacon in school, but in 5th grade we did have a computer typing program, but I was able to configure it so that it only did the middle row. So I was really good at that middle row. So, like, when my classmates saw me, like, typing away, they were really impressed. And it's like, yep. It's like, only I know the secret that I'm not doing all the keys. And you guys don't know either because we're just little chillin'. But it was like,
How are you such a hacker in 5th grade?
I think I just was able to do it. I don't know.
You just clicked into the little menus.
I'm like, I don't like having to move my fingers up or down. I just like to keep them where they are.
Yeah, man.
And maybe that is what messed me up because I don't use my fingers in the normal keys position.
Oh, wait.
You're supposed to have 2 keys in the middle that you're not holding onto.
Yeah.
You move your fingers. No, there's only one in between my fingers.
Oh, okay. I think I knew this about you. Yeah. Interesting.
But I'm not incapable of typing. I have really fast typing speed.
Yeah.
12 words per Gosh. So I think I'm like a solid 60 minutes. 30 to 60.
I think, 60 sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Beautiful. Kind of looks like they're wearing a crown.
Aw. I like it.
I like the colors. Fun.
Well, goodbye. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
Bum.